Good morning, all, or maybe good afternoon, depending on what time you are viewing this video. Really just wanted to share some quick instructions with you for our e-learning day today, which is Friday, January 14th. So likely you've received a Schoology message from me at this point stating that this content is available for you to access. So when you go to our Schoology page, you're only going to see basically two folders, which one is going to be the syllabus. The second one is the folder for today, which is the e-learning day, Friday, January 14th. So when you open that up, there's going to be just a couple things in here for you to look at and do. The first one, which currently obviously isn't going to show up, is going to be the link for the video you're watching right now, which is kind of just explaining what your requirements are for today. The second link is going to be this Google Meet link, which really you're not required to come onto. It's only if you have questions about the assignment or maybe have something you want to bring forward to me about class. You could certainly come on here and ask questions or chat for a minute if you need. But again, that is not going to be a requirement. Then the only thing you have to do today or complete is going to be this e-learning assignment. So when you open this up, it's going to be relatively simple and straightforward. So really at this point in this class, things are starting to take off. I think everyone's doing a really nice job. However, there are still a few individuals in our class I'd like to see kind of step up to the plate and kind of bring more forward for semester two. But we're starting to get some business. People are emailing us, they're inquiring about products, and that is going to, or at least I expect it to grow. So one of the things you're going to see is going to happen is as we start sending some products out, there's going to be some word of mouth. So people who receive things from us and are really pleased with the work we've done, they're going to tell other people, and then you're going to have more inquiries based upon that. The second thing that we really got to get going semester two is some of our social media. So getting a Facebook out there, and Instagram, and other avenues. So once we start promoting some of the products we're doing, again, you're also going to see an influx of inquiries about products to be made. So again, I expect semester two is going to pick up. It's going to get busier. And a lot of you are doing a really nice job, but I think there's a few individuals in here that we could really kind of step up to the plate. But overall, I think we're doing a really nice job. So at this point in time, this assignment is designed to be relatively simple and straightforward. And really what we got to do is start adding to our catalog. So we got kind of a nice baseline of products developed, but as you're going to see, as far as business over time, things phase out. So things get really popular, and then eventually they'll kind of fizzle out and people are not going to be interested in that product anymore. So one of the things we got to continually do is continue to add to this catalog, try to bring in new products, and really kind of bring in new ideas for people to inquire about. So all you need to do today, so there's some instructions here, and all I'm really looking for is for you to find 3 images of different products that you think we could add to our catalog. And that's really all you need to do. So what I'd kind of encourage you to do is try to look for a product or a project that you could add that's kind of within your role of the business. So if you're someone who works in the wood shop most of the time, maybe try to find some wood related things. It could be more wood sign ideas. There's a lot of stuff out there. If you were working in the metal shop primarily, hopefully there are some different ideas you could bring forward as well. So maybe some things we could weld together. I'm really kind of leaving this open-ended for you to try to find a product that you're interested in, that you think you could bring forward to our catalog, and then that individuals would be interested in purchasing. One of the things I'd encourage you to do, and I got it in the instructions here, is keep it relatively simple. We don't need to make really big, complex things. While those are great, and sometimes we're maybe going to be completing some of those, as far as our business role or how it goes, we really want to try to keep things simple, things we can get done in a relatively short amount of time and kind of push out, and things that could be repetitive. So one of the things I'd recommend using would be Pinterest as a searching tool. So for example, if you go into Google and you search wood sign ideas Pinterest, and you open up some different things, you're going to see a lot of different products on here. So that's what I would encourage you to do, is to kind of search Pinterest. It could be metal sign ideas, metal project ideas. And whenever this loads, you're going to see a lot of different ideas people have posted. And I would just kind of encourage you to scroll through some of these, try to find a product you find interesting or something you find interesting. And again, you're not limited to this. You could certainly go above and beyond it, but I would try to use this as a tool if you have no other ideas. So once you kind of get an idea you come across, all you really need to do is copy and paste an image into like where it says project 1, project 2, project 3. So obviously I'm looking for 3 different ideas you could bring forward. And then I will be able to review those and kind of give you some feedback and some input, and maybe if that's something we can try to pursue. So we're looking for 3 project ideas. Again, I think it's beneficial to try to find one within the role you have in the business. But if not, you can certainly look for any project that you think would be beneficial to add to our catalog. If you do find some project plans, you could certainly paste the link to that in here as well. Not a requirement, but you could certainly do that. But for the most part, I think between all of you and myself, we can pretty much figure out how to build anything we need to do in this class. We're definitely capable of that. So again, just kind of recap, all you need to do is copy and paste a picture of 3 different products you think you could add to our catalog. Outside of that, like I said, I just want to say thank you for all the hard work you've done so far in semester 1. I know probably many of you expected things would take off a little faster, but there were a lot of different pieces that had to come together in order to get this up and running. But outside of that, I think you guys are doing a really nice job. Things are starting to pick up. Like I said, we're getting a lot of inquiries already, and I expect that to increase in semester 2. So again, thank you for all your hard work. Keep up the great work. And outside of that, if you have any questions, feel free to come on to the Google Meet. But if I don't see you or don't talk to you today, excuse me, have a fantastic day and then have a great weekend as well. And I will see you sometime next week.